about that time again. Time for another loaf of that sweet, sweet daily bread. Today's loaf comes to us from the famous comic book, Calvin and Hobbes. More specifically, it comes from the author, Bill Watterson. And it goes a little something like this. If people sat outside and looked at the stars each night, I bet they'd live a lot differently. When you look into infinity, you realize that there are more important things than what people do all day. I wanted to share this quote with you because it's part of my daily practice. And when the weather permits it, I will spend 10, 15, 20 minutes just staring at the stars. There's something relaxing and soothing and awe-inspiring about staring at the night sky when there isn't a cloud to be found. There's something comforting about staring into infinity. It puts things into perspective, and more importantly, it puts me in my proper place. It lets me know how tiny I am in the grand scheme of things. And I know that for some people that can be not such a good feeling. I know for some people contemplating the vastness of the universe or the concept of infinity can induce panic attacks, as it should. Because for most of our lives, we assume that we are the center of the universe and that everything revolves around us. Not because we're egotistical or self-centered, but because that's the experience we've had. As far back as I can remember, I've been the center of this wonderful and interesting little movie I call my life. And so, if you never question that and you just take it for granted, and then suddenly you're faced with the vastness of the universe and your tiny infinitesimal place in it, that can definitely induce some anxiety and panic reactions. It's good to know how small you are. And hey, just because you're small doesn't mean you're meaningless, doesn't mean you're not important, doesn't mean you don't have a crucial role to play here. As far as you're concerned, you have the biggest role to play. You're the main character in this movie, remember? The movie won't go on without you. So while you're here and while you're playing your part, know where you fit in and know where you came from. Because aside from putting me in my proper place, the stars also remind me of where I came from. Everything that you see on this planet, including yourself and all the people that you meet, are children of the stars. We're made out of the dust of supernovas. And there's something awfully beautiful and amazing about that. What do you think would happen if people sat outside and looked at the stars each and every single night? Do you think if enough people did it, it would change the world maybe? For me, I think what Bill Watterson is saying is spot on. Gazing up at the infinite heavens puts everything in perspective. It really does remind me that there's more to life and to existence than the stuff we do every day. The work, the chores, even the things I'm passionate about and enjoy doing shrink and become minuscule before the heavens. I've just found that it's a really nice way to end the day and a great way to reconnect with nature and the universe. That's all I got for this one. Thanks for joining me, and live well, my friends.